Huh? I was trying to get up where you were. I guess I needed a couple more turns on the first ridge. I just took a turn and a half. Went to the second ridge, caught a little bit, but not enough. I don't know.
How was our takeoff? It went a little bit to the left, no?
Takeoff was fine.
It was?
Yeah, reverse, no issues.
No, our takeoff.
Oh, yours?
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit to the right.
A little bit to the right coming up take, yeah, I felt that. It came a little bit more west than north, right? At the last second.
Yeah, which is what happened to me this morning.
We could have been on, did you take off on the west side or did you go
same
north,
launch?
Same spot? Technically, we should be taking off on the other one, but the hang gliders are all lined up in front of it, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
But if there were no hang gliders, we would have taken off there because it was more straight west than it was northwest.
You're right. I mean, it was switching. It was switching northwest, southwest, but I think if I made maybe one more pass on the first ridge right after I took off, maybe I could have gotten enough height to catch something on the second ridge, but just didn't have it, so I had to bail. And I was worried about, you know, if I catch sink, now I'm fucked.
So what creates sink?
So whenever there's a column of warm air rising, there's always a column of downward going. So it's basically just a cycle. It's like a fishbowl. So there'll be hot air going up, and that hot air is going to hit the ceiling or wherever the ceiling is. It depends on what and then it's going to force air down. So usually when you're in good beep, 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 and we were, our thing was beeping the whole time we were flying. And when I gave you the controls, it stopped beeping. We were in a big, huge down cycle. So that's why we said hands up, go as fast as you can. Nothing what you want to do is in down air is go as fast as you can. Get through it as quickly as you can because altitude is your best friend. High is safe. You'd rather be high and come over the landing field and have to do circles like we did, nice and easy, than come in just over those treetops and just scratch it. That's why this place is a dangerous place for paragliding, not so much hang gliding. Paragliding, our top speed, like we said before, is 25 to 30 miles an hour if we have no wind in our face. And this mountain comes down and then it goes flat with trees and then it's a landing field. So that causes a problem for us. Most mountains, it comes down, tree line, stops into the landing field right away, so no big deal. But since it gets flat, we have a hard time getting sometimes paragliders to go actually into the trees here. Hang gliders don't because look, they're super fast. Here's a red one. They can just go straight across the treetops, no problem.
Wait, but I thought you wanted to... Is it you're trying to get out of this?
You want in sync. In sync, or let's say it's blowing hard. Let's say we take off and we didn't know it wasn't forecast for the wind to pick up. Now it's blowing 20 miles per hour, we're up there and we're only going 5 miles an hour forward. So we're only going 5 miles an hour forward and we're sinking as we're going forward. So we're going forward fast and sinking faster. So now here's the LZ, my leg is a tree line. We're going to end up in the trees. The hang gliders will be able to go 70 miles an hour forward or 50 miles an hour forward and get through that headwind. So that's why this...
But you don't want to land like that, right? You don't want to land super fast.
You don't want to land super fast, but you want to land into the wind. You want to land into the wind, but not super fast.
So I guess
you had a nice float above the second ridge for a while, though.
Yeah, we were hanging out, making some turns, getting comfortable. She was zero fear.
No, I didn't.
It looked like fun. You were like, it was perfect. It was a great flight.
It was a fantastic time of flight. I'm glad we didn't wait much longer. You know, it might shut off now. Like my friends might get just half of what you got. You know, they might just get top to bottom. That's it. No chance. That's what happens. Just because it might go away, and another thing to do is it might turn on. So what happens is the sun just heats the ground, and it's been absorbing all day. There's not been many clouds, and all of a sudden, right when the sun is going down at 7 o'clock, it releases all at one time, and it's like equivalent of taking a piece of popcorn and putting it on a fan, and you can just fly around. No turns, they just float like Mary